Good morning, welcome back to the Over 40s Fitness Podcast. My name's Tristan Lowe, and today's subject matter, the title of today's subject matter is Unfit for Wear. Okay, unfit for wear. Now you might be asking yourself, what does that mean? What does unfit for wear? And in this case, as my channel is a health and fitness channel, it means your body is physiologically unfit, okay, to wear expensive winter clothing brands that we see people wearing this time of the year. Okay, so enough about that, and this is how we get to that subject matter. Okay, right. What I'm holding up here in the video, and for those of you who are listening on podcast, I'll give you. It's a very well-known brand. This is the North Face brand. It's a world famous brand of clothing, usually used for cold outdoor attire. All right. So what we've got here is a full-scale North Face parka. That's pretty warm, enough about that. And what we've got here is a North Face puffy. I use them both. I got them at a very good price through some friends. But expensive or relatively expensive outdoor brands mean nothing in battling against the cold if you are unfit to wear it. All right, so what do we do? Okay, let's go. Unfit to wear. Right. Here's my take on it. If you take your hard-earned money and you go and buy it could be any brand. It could be North Face, it could be La Sportiva, it could be Montane, anything like that, and you wear it outdoors in let's say zero. Let's say from zero right down to minus 20, minus 30 degree temperatures. You'll infinitely get better use out of that, okay, if your body is physically fit, all right, and you're eating the right nutrition. And the reason being, our bodies are designed to metabolize food for energy, for thermal energy, to keep us warm. Yep. The jackets, it doesn't matter who makes them. You could spend £300, you could spend, over £1,000. I see a lot of people, I've seen it actually in Sheffield, Nottingham, obviously London, and even in Lincoln, who go out and spend anything upwards of £1,000, okay, that's in English money, on Canada Goose jackets. Yeah, the world famous brand Canada Goose. They're now they're $1 billion company now. I think they're going into the 2 billions. But in the last 25 years, they've had a massive resurgence on Canada Goose jackets. Whether they are ethically or unethically made, that was a discussion I had with someone recently. That's for a different matter entirely. People who go and spend a lot of money on expensive branding clothing, but don't get the use out of it for two reasons. The first one, they don't go on expeditions. They don't spend a lot of time in freezing cold temperatures. I've seen people walk around shopping centres in Nottingham and Sheffield in expensive designer Canada Goose jackets. Now, what we find is quite often they're not getting the benefit of it, the obvious fact they're wearing it indoors. You should get your body physically strong and fit and eat good nutrition. So when you wear your branded coats, and they've not got to be very expensive, you could get one for £100 or less, you will get benefit from wearing outdoor clothing in these cold temperatures. Yesterday, Sunday, first Sunday in December in Lincoln, we had snow all day. I was out with it. I was out in the snow with my girlfriend. I went for about a walk, 2-3 hours outdoors. And we had warm coats and hats on, yeah, granted, and the right footwear. But the reason that our bodies could benefit from it is because we are both physically fit and we both had good breakfast in the morning. So that's the reason. There's no point you spending hard-earned money that's taken you a while to earn on fancy clothing that you've not done enough research into if you're either overweight or malnourished. And malnourished doesn't always mean you've not eaten enough. If you eat highly processed foods on a regular basis, within reason, you are malnourished. Yeah, because you're not getting the right nourishment in the body. And then you go out and buy an even more expensive coat or jacket or hat or boots and still can't get properly warm. It's because your body's not fit and it's not got the right food in it. All right, so look at unfit for wear. All right, so we all like nice clothing. I do, yeah. It hasn't got to be expensive. The t-shirt I'm wearing, for those of you that are listening, this t-shirt cost me, I don't know, £3 from a local shop, yeah, a well-known brand. But I've done the fitness, I've done my health and exercise, looked after my body, so I could wear a jacket just over this t-shirt like I did yesterday. It was 1 degree outside and snowing, and I was warm. It's because the day before, I did my weightlifting workout. I ate about 4 meals in the day, lots of hot drinks, had a good breakfast in the morning. Yeah, I could have worn a much cheaper jacket, one that cost half the price or even less, and still been warm, or at least been able to handle the cold temperatures because my body has metabolized food for energy correctly. My circulatory system, that's your blood, respiratory system, that's your oxygen, your gases in and out of your body, your nervous system, they're all balanced and they're functioning well. All my organs, the biggest organ on the body for everyone on the planet is the skin. This part here, they all work well. Yeah, I can feel the cold like anyone else, but the thing to do, my advice is this Christmas, as we're now in December, do I say seasonal greetings yet? I'm not sure. But certainly we're now coming into the, soon be into the second week in December. And if you're buying yourself a nice outdoor clothing, jackets, hats, boots, pants, anything like that, or you're buying it for your loved ones or someone else, somebody at work even, do your research. And your research is not the jacket. Your research is what you've done to what's underneath the jacket or the expensive pair of ski pants or something like that, or boots. Do not go and buy fancy, expensive branded footwear from your high street without doing your homework first. And your homework is your sit-ups, your push-ups, your squats, your swimming, your weightlifting, your yoga, your Pilates, your martial arts, your sports. Do that, and then you have earned the right, physically earned the right to go and spend your hard-earned money on expensive clothing. You know, I talked about this subject matter back in summer when I saw grown men walking through Lincoln High Street and Meadow Hall, you know, holding shopping bags like they were coming out of Harrods, like, you know, like some wealthy bride in West London going shopping on the high street in Harrods or Knightsbridge when they've got 4 or 5 bags on either side, like you see these micro celebrities on Instagram and whatnot. Grown men doing that, you know, buying fancy clothes when they're overweight and out of shape and covered in excess body fat. Well, that was summer. We're now in winter. So I've gone back to it. Yeah, this isn't actually a difficult subject. It's an easy subject because we like nice things. We like to go and buy nice clothes. All right, here's an example. First thing in the morning, get up, take your hot shower. If you need a hot shower in the morning because you find it soothes your body and gets your body warm, fair enough. You know, I generally go for cold showers. Maybe in the coldest days in winter, I might go warm. Warm at night, cold in the morning. All right, have a good breakfast. Your porridge oats, your Weetabix, your scrambled eggs, poached eggs, your fruit, your nuts, your seeds. Even if it's a cooked breakfast at the weekend with, you know, avocados, bacon, sausages, things like that. Try go for low-fat versions, but have that food. Get that food in you, and hot drinks as well. My colleague at work has just reminded me that the benefits of cinnamon. I have cinnamon on my cereals each morning, on my porridge, or my Weetabix, but sometimes you can have them with hot water, okay? And it will help to get all your body fired up. So get the good food in you first, yeah? Put your clothing on, layer your clothing. You don't need 100 layers. You can get by with certainly no more than four layers. For those of you that are physically fit, you can get away with 2, possibly 3. Remember, the clothes aren't warm. The clothes don't make you warm. It doesn't matter who makes it, yeah? A Canada Goose jacket or a North Face parka aren't warm, yeah? You are warm. Your body generates the heat to trap inside the layers of your clothing to make you warm. Now, you might think to yourself, well, I knew that. Okay, well, try it. Go out there in a t-shirt and just a coat over in sub-zero temperatures. And if you're freezing, okay, then try it another day when you've done exercise first thing in the morning. You've got up and done half an hour, okay, of exercise, pushing blood around your body, getting your body's nervous system. You could go out in exactly the same clothes and you will be warmer because your body generates the heat and the clothes trap it in. Your clothes aren't warm, we're warm. All right, so remember now, next time you go out onto the high street, which is possibly over the next, certainly 4 weeks, because remember the sales are coming up in first week in January. Is it Boxing Day? No, it's Boxing Day. The sales are coming at Boxing Day. You know, within a few minutes after Christmas gone, the adverts are on TV now, trying to get us buy more stuff, you know, to buy more stuff that's on sale. Well, everything's on sale. Everything in the shops is already on sale. So they're giving us a discount. You are not getting your money's worth if you get £50 or £100 off a nice jacket or a nice coat, men and women, if you've not done the hard work. You're just fooling yourself. You're not fooling anyone. You're not getting a good deal if you spend the money on fancy clothing that you could spend on food and exercise. Yeah, that's a false economy. In that case, then you'll be unfit for wear. Your clothes are unfit for wear. The clothes are fine, but you're not. All right. Okay, so that's it. My name's Tristan Lowe. It's the podcast for the Over 40s Fitness. And actually, on that note, somebody asked me recently in person, is my podcast just for people over the age of 40? And the answer is no. You could be 15. The reason I've got my podcast called Over 40s Fitness is because the majority of personal training clients that I've been fortunate enough to meet over the last 15 years have been over the age of 40. Yes, I've trained a lot of people in their 20s and 30s, but mainly 40 to mid 70s. And that's the reason why. You haven't got to be born in the 70s or 80s to watch or listen to my channel. Okay, so if you'd like to ask me a question, feel free. I'm a trained personal trainer and sports massage therapist. Recently 53 years of age. I've been exercising properly since aged 11, 1981. Do the math. That's a lot of movement. All right, I'm 6'4" and just under 180 pounds. I look after my body. If you'd like to know how to get your body in good condition and maintain some good healthy habits going forward, not just for 2024, but for today, from December 2023, going forward into the future. Men and women, I'm happy to help you. All right, until the next podcast, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching and listening.